Hi friends, welcome to Python Learnings. Today we are going to learn about data types. What is a data type? Data type defines the type of data that can be stored in a variable. Data types are of different types. One is numeric data. Numeric data type. Second is we have sequence data types. Third is mapping data type. We have set type. And we have Boolean type. So what are numeric data types? Integer, float, complex. These comes under numeric data types. Coming to sequence data types, we have strings, lists, tuples. Coming to mapping type, we have dictionaries. And set type, we have set. And Boolean, we have bool. So in this, some of the data types are mutable and immutable. Mutable meaning their values can be changed. Example for mutable data types here are list, dictionary, and set. These are mutable data types. Immutable data types, that is strings and tuples. We cannot change their values once they are assigned. We have also ordered and unordered data types. Ordered and unordered means items have a defined order. They are called ordered data types. And if we don't have a defined structure or order, then they are called unordered data types. Ordered data types are strings, lists, and tuples. Unordered data types are set and dictionary. Let's start with numeric data types. So int, how we can define them, how we can assign them. We are taking 10 value and assigning it to A. If we want to know the data type, so we have to write type of A. Then we will know which data type the A is. So let's run this. It's showing like integer. So integer comes under numeric data type. And similarly for float, we are using decimal point or precision values here. So if we print type of B, it's showing float. For complex, if we keep like J, then it is considered as complex. So if we print it, then it will show complex. Complex float int comes under numeric data types. Next, we'll start with Boolean data type. For example, I'm considering here A equals to true. True is considered as 1 here. True is considered as 1. So if A equals to, I'm checking a condition. If A is greater than 0, then print of A. Let's run this. It is showing true. So here, true is considered as 1. So A is assigned as 1. So 1 is greater than 0. It is checking the condition. 1 is greater than 0. It's true, right? So printing of A, it is coming as true. Let's consider let's just consider A is less than 0, what it will print. Let's check this condition and print it. So it is printing as false because A is considered as 1. So 1 is less than 0. It's false. So it is printing false over here. Let's take another example. I'm taking a string over here. Hi, welcome to Python. I'm checking condition like welcome is present in that string variable. So print of B. And I'm checking the which data type it is. So I'm taking here a string. Hi, welcome to Python. I'm just checking the condition as welcome is present in that string or not. Let's check. So the type of this B is Boolean and welcome in string is present. So it is printing as true over here. Let's consider you can take any examples and you can check what type of data it is by using type. So next we are going to sequence data types. In sequence data types, we have strings, lists, and tuples. Let's start with strings. What are strings? Strings are nothing but a sequence of data or sequence of characters. We consider as strings. So strings are immutable. Immutable means once they are defined, the actual cannot be changed. So strings we are going to use in our real-time applications as well. So more frequently. So let's concentrate on this. And strings follow index order to insert or retrieve the data. Index always starts with 0. So string is written inside a single or double quotes. Let's take an example. Let's consider a string. How are you all? Let's take another string. Hope you're doing well. We can write in single or double quotes. I'll just show. And anything in single or double quotes, we can consider it as a string. So I can even write numerics. So when I write numbers inside a single or double quotes, then it is considered as a string. Strings allows duplicate data. There are so many inbuilt methods in strings. So these methods are used to manipulate the data. So we have inbuilt methods. For example, we have length method in order to check the length of the string or to identify the size with including space. And we have a method called find and index. These two methods are used to find the substrings in a string. So the output will be in the form of an index for these two, find and index. And another one is count. It will check the number of occurrences in a string. We have split to split the data in a string with any special character. We have lower in order to change the characters to lower values. We have upper, which will convert the lower to upper alphabets, uppercase. We have swap case, which will, if the string is in the character, if the string characters is completely in lowercase, then it will convert to uppercase, swap case, and vice versa. So if the string characters are in uppercase, then it will convert to lowercase. And we have title. So it converts the first letter in each word to capital. And we have capitalize. It converts first letter in a paragraph to capital. We have replace, which replaces the old string with new string and stores in a different variable. So the old string won't change. We have rstrip, which will reduce the right side space. We have lstrip, which will reduce the left side space. We have strip, which will reduce both sides of spaces like left side and right side. We have is all number, that is, which checks whether there is alphabets and numerics both. We have is alpha, which will check whether there are alphabets are present or not. These acts as like condition checking. We have E space, which checks for space. We have E's decimal, which checks for decimal numbers. E's numeric. So it will check for numerical values. E's title. So it will check whether the first letter of each word is capital or not. So let's take some examples in strings. So let's consider, so indentation is important here. Let us consider a string I, and let's consider another string welcome to Python learnings. So if I print this, print S, and if I print another string S1, if I run this, I got the output as I have given S is equals to high. So when I'm printing is it, so we are getting high over here. And when I'm printing S1, I'm getting welcome to Python learnings over here. So if I do string concatenation, concatenation is nothing but just combining of strings or adding of the strings. So if I print the above strings which I have taken, concatenation is, I'm using plus symbol here for concatenating. And I'm just separating those two strings by giving space over here. Again, I'm concatenating with another string. So let's run this. So I'm getting here, hi, welcome to Python learnings. So string S and another string S1, both I'm concatenating, just combining and showing as an output over here. Hi, welcome to Python learnings. This is string concatenation. So what is immutability? I'll just show you in this example. So I'm considering the first string S. So I'm changing one character here. So by giving index value, this is H is 0 index, I is 1 index. So index always starts with 0 and then it continues. So H is 0, I is 1. So I'm going to change I, the index of I is 1. So I'm changing that. So I'm changing it to Y and I'm printing yes. So string is immutable because the actual data won't change. So we will get error over here. That is the type error. Let's just check. So I'm getting error here, type error, string object does not support item assignment. So the actual data I cannot change. So that's why strings are called immutable. I'll just comment this. Next is string multiplication. I'm considering a string. I'm giving hi. What is string multiplication is? Just by using multiplication symbol and how many times we have to multiply. If we are giving this and printing that string, let's run and check what we'll see. So here, hi, I am printing, I want to print 2 times. So I'm printing here, hi, hi. If I give 3 times, then it will print 3 times. So I'm getting 3 times hi, hi, hi. So that's what I have given here. This is string multiplication. If you want to print a particular content, or characters or words from a given string. Let's consider another string. Hi, Kruti. Welcome. So if I want to print only Kruti from the string, then now it starts searching by using indexing. So H0 index, I1, space also considered as one index. So it is 2, K is 3, R is 4. Like that it go on. So if I want to print that Kruti name, then I'm considering that string. I'm using square brackets. So from where that string needs to be started. So index will comes here. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. So K will start at 3. So we need to give 3 colon where it needs to end. That index number also we need to give. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and space is 9. So the last one we need to give the extra number. So if I give 9, then so this is from where we need that index number, and until where we need +1 of that index number. So if we print this, then we are getting Kruti. Got it? So for example, if I want to print hi, only hi, then I want to start from that index I need to take, that is 0, that is the 1, 0, 1. So +1 index we need to take. So 0, 1, 2. So I need to give +1 index number, that is 2. If I run this, I'm getting high over here as an output. So whatever you want to print in that string, so starting of that index and ending +1 of that index number need to be given so that it will print that particular word or in that string. So if we want to reverse this string, then so similarly, we need to use double colons. In order to reverse, we are giving -1. Why? Because for a string, if we want to reverse from end to initial, then the indexing will be like -1 for E, for M -2, for 0 -3, for C -4, and so on. Like that it will continue in negative numbers. So I am giving here -1. So I want from E, so the index number is -1. I want to reverse the string. So I'm writing this. So if I run this, see here, I'm getting the same string in reverse order. So E, M, O, C, L, E, W, like that I'm getting in reverse format. I think you got it. So next method is replace method. So I'm considering a string. Hi, Bhuvan. Welcome. I'm taking another string, and here I want to replace the previous string, right? So I'm using previous string name, and I'm using replace method. Here, which one in a string I want to replace it with. So let's consider I need to replace hi. So that hi word I need to give here, comma, what I need to replace it with. I want to replace hi with hello. So I'm considering hello over here. So what need to be changed has to be given here. With what needs to be changed has to be given here. Let's print this. Let's check with S4 as well, because the actual string won't change because I said immutable, right? So actual string won't get changed, but the new string which we have replaced with hello and assigned this replacement to another string name S5. So S5 will change with hello, Bhuvan, welcome, and S4 remains the same as it is. Let's check this. See here, I'm getting S5 as hello, Bhuvan, welcome, but S4 as hi, Bhuvan, welcome. So that is how we will replace. Let's use another method called as length. So let's print. So we are using length method. So I'm checking here for S4 length. So I'm giving S4. So print length of S4. So it will print the length of S4. Let's check. So I'm having 17. So 1, 2, it's considers space also. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So total I have 17. So that's what it printed, 17. So that's the length of S4. Let's use find method. So I'm printing print of, I'm considering a string dot find method of. So what I need to find in this string. For example, let us consider I need to find welcome is present in this or not. So if it is present, then it will print the index of that word. Okay, so let's check. So I'm giving welcome. I'm going to find welcome is present in this string. So if it is present, then it will print the index of that. So let's run this. So I'm getting 10 as an index. So it is welcome is present in S4 and it is present from index 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So welcome is present at 10th index. So that's what it got printed as 10. What is the difference between find and index? Both are used for like finding a word which is present in that string or not. If it is present, then it will print the index. What is the difference between find and index then? The difference is if I write capital W when using index. Let's take example and so that you will get clarity over that. So I'm using here as index method and I'm giving here like capital W. Only we have small w over here, but I'm giving as capital W. By using index, what's the difference? Let's check. So by using index, with capital W, I'm getting an error over here. That is the value error. Substring not found because I have given capital W. But if I use same this one with find keyword, let's check that one also, what will happen, so that you will know the difference between find and index. So let's run this. First we will run find, because in Python we will be stopped at the error itself. So see here, when I'm finding the welcome keyword by using find method, then I'm getting the output as -1, not the error. But by using index method, if I write the capital W, then I'm getting an error, that is value error, substring not found. So by using find, we won't get error, but with index, we will get error. That is the main difference between find and index keywords. I mean, in find and index methods. Next, we will check count method. So I'm considering a string. Hi, Bhuvan. Welcome to Python, Bhuvan. So I'm taking this string. I want to print the count. So I'm using that string dot count of. So I'm checking for here. I'm checking for Bhuvan. How many times it got occurred in a string. So I'm checking that. So I'm giving that word. So Bhuvan, how many times it got occurred in this string? That is what I can get from count. So when I run this, let's just comment this for now. Let's run this. I'm getting here 2. So Bhuvan is repeating for 2 times. Let's print another one. Let's check for hi. Let's check for hi. So it is showing here as 1. So hi is present only 1 time. Bhuvan is present in the string for 2 times. So it is printing 2 and 1. Let's take this string again for another method. Now we are using split method. Here I'm considering a string. And then I'm taking a new string and I'm just checking by using split method. Wherever there is a comma, that one need to be splitted. So that is what I'm doing here. So if I print S7, wherever there is comma in this string, it will split. So let's run this. So see here, I'm getting output as hi. Here comma is there, so it is separating hi. And another comma is there after Bhuvan. So it's getting separated here. And another is welcome to Python. After that I have comma. So it is separating here. And last Bhuvan also separated here. So this is what split is in strings. Then let's consider upper method. So I'm considering another string and I'm using this S6 only. So S6 dot S6 is completely in lowercase. So I'm just using upper method and then I'm converting it to uppercase. print of S8. So if I run this, so I'm getting here, hi Bhuvan, welcome to Python Bhuvan, everything here in uppercase. So similarly, if I use lower method, then it will convert everything to lowercase. So say dot lower of. If I use this method, then it will convert everything to lowercase. So S8 is already in uppercase. So I'm converting that to lowercase. So hi Bhuvan, welcome to Python Bhuvan. Let's consider another method, that is the swap case. So I'm using S6 only for swapping because it is in lowercase. So I'm just swapping it to uppercase. So S6 dot swap case of. So if I run this, it is already in lowercase, so it will swap to uppercase. So see here, I'm getting hi Bhuvan, welcome to Python Bhuvan in uppercase. So that is the swapping. If it is in uppercase, we can again convert it to lowercase. Now, next method is title. So let's consider S6 only. And I'm using this method. So here, title, it will convert the first letter of each word in a string to capital letters. So let's check this. Here we have everything in lowercase for S6. So when I run this, so title method will convert each starting letter of a word to capital letters. You can see here, right? So that is what it does. Next, we will use capitalize, which will convert the starting letter of a string in a paragraph to a capital letter. So I'm again using S6 dot S6 string, and I'm using capitalize method. So this will convert only the first letter of a paragraph or a string to capital letter. Let's check and run this. See here, only H got converted, remaining all are the same. So this is what capitalized does. Next, we'll go with R strip, L strip, and strip. So let's consider new strings. Here I'm considering first string as hi, welcome to Python. And next string, I'm giving space over here. And then it is simple. And next string, I'm giving space at the right side and easy to learn. I'm giving space at the right side. And considering another string, I'm giving space on both sides. Let's considering another string. Let's start. So I'm taking these many strings. By using R strip, L strip, and strip, I'm going to minimize these space which are present over here and then print it. So print st plus st1 dot. So I want to remove this left space for st1. So I'm using L strip. And then for st2, I'm going to reduce right side space by using R strip. So you can see here I have given right side space. And then for st3, I'm using strip in order to reduce both side spaces. And then st4. So let's run this. See here. Before doing that, I'll just print all these ones so that you will get clarity. st plus st1 plus st2 plus st3 plus st4. I'll just comment this. I'll just run. So see here we are getting, hi, welcome to Bhuvan Write Space. It is simple and easy to learn spaces here, right? So in order to remove those spaces, if I run here by using these methods, then all the spaces are removed and I'm getting in a single line. So this is strip methods. And next we will use isAllNum method. Let's consider another string. So I'm giving both alphabets and numbers and printing that string dot isAllNum method. So if the string consists of alphabets and numbers, all AL means alphabets, num means numbers, both it will check. So if I give the string with both, then it will print true. If not, false. So I have both alphabets and numbers. So it is printing true here. Next, we will use, let's copy and paste this. So here I'm going to use only isAlpha method. So if I run this now, it is checking only for alphabets, but I'm having both alphabets and numbers. If I run this, it is going to print false. If I remove these numbers and if I give only alphabets, if I run this, then this false will change to true. Let's check. See, now we got true. So we have only alphabets, so we are getting true. So again, let's copy this. So if I'm giving space over here and using eSpace method, if I run this, it is printing true because space only we have given in string. It is space, is alpha number. It's nothing like checking whether it is present or not. So similarly, we will consider is number, is numeric. So if I use only numbers over here, it will check for numbers only. So now I'm getting true. If I'm adding ABC over here, then and run this, I'll get false over here. See, we are getting false because it does not consist of only numbers. It consists of alphabets too. Similarly for decimal as well. So I'm using is decimal now. So I'm giving here 1, 2. You can take any number. Just for example, I have taken 12. So I'm checking is decimal. So when I run this, so I'm getting true for is decimal. So let's consider another example. If I'm giving with precision values, whether it is decimal or not, it is printing false. So similarly, I'm checking by using is title. So I'm giving here hi Bhuvan. So when I run this, the first letter of each word should be in capital letter. So when I run this, it's going to give me false. So see here, I'm getting false because these two are not capital. If I am giving capital letters, giving capital H and capital B, then if I run this, I'm getting true because we have taken capital first letters of a word. So this is all about strings and inbuilt methods we have used in strings. So I hope you all understood well. Thank you so much. See you in next video.